Nchedo, we were taught that love must wait for permission, that the heart was not wise enough to choose for itself, that tradition, older than memory, knew better than desire. This is where Chukwudi was born, first son of the Okorie family, raised to be strong, raised to obey, raised to carry the weight of other people's mistakes. And this is Adanna, daughter of Chief Okorie, quiet, observant, already promised to a life she never asked for. From the moment she could walk, her future had been decided for her. They grew up together, two children unaware that history was already standing between them. By the time they understood the meaning of glances held too long, they also understood the cost. Their families were enemies, a feud born from land and blood, passed down like a curse. So when love found them, it was called rebellion. When they chose each other, it was called shame. They met in secret, beneath an udala tree by the river. There, they whispered dreams they knew might never survive daylight. They spoke of running, of choosing happiness, of a future where love was not a crime. But villages have eyes, and tradition listens even in silence. When the elders summoned Chukwudi, they did not ask him if he loved her. They asked him if he was willing to lose everything. Before he could answer, Adanna's fate was announced. She would marry Uchidiki, a man chosen not for her heart but for his status. The bride price was paid quickly as if to silence doubt. The drums began to rehearse for a celebration she could not fail. Uchi knew. He saw the way Adanna looked past him. He felt the absence of her spirit, and jealousy hardened into cruelty. He accused Chukwudi of defiling custom, of dishonoring the ancestors, of bringing a curse upon the land. The elders believed him. At dusk, Chukwudi was beaten and driven from Umunchedo. No farewell, no defense, only the sound of footsteps leaving and a village that looked away. That night, rain fell like morning. Chukwudi and Adanna met for the last time. No promises this time, only tears, only trembling hands, only the terrible understanding that love was not enough. If there is another life, she said, find me there. By morning, he was gone. Adanna did not cry at the wedding preparations. She simply became quiet. Her body stayed, but her heart had already followed him into exile. The day of the wedding, she collapsed. Some said it was sickness, others said it was weakness, but the old women knew. Her heart had burned too long without oxygen. She died before the drums could sound. Only then did the village understand its mistake. The rains refused to come. The land cracked. The diviner spoke of an innocent love destroyed, of fire buried alive. They sent for Chukwudi. He returned too late. He stood by Adanna's grave beneath the udala tree, the place where they once dreamed of forever. Now the place where forever ended. He did not scream. He did not curse the elders. He simply stood there, holding silence like grief. Uchi fled the village. Chief Okorie aged overnight. tradition remained, but wounded. And Umu Unchedo learned a truth it would carry quietly. That some loves are not meant to survive the world that fears them. That fire can warm or destroy, depending on how tightly you try to control it. This was Oku Naobi, Fire in the Heart.